Hello everybody. This is another short video, I hope, of some of the tags and journaling elements that I've been working on. And another shout out to three ladies that I watch a lot on YouTube. Wendy's Journal Adventures, Gayle Agostinelli, and Tracy Fox love junk journals. There are several others that I watch as well, but I'll just name those names right off the top. This particular tag, I've used that same double-sided cardstock paper pack, and I can't remember the name of it, but I love it. The colors are so versatile and the patterns. This image is from a book on painting flowers and oil painting. It was a book I bought at a sale. It'd been damaged a little, but I wanted to recycle some of those pretty images. So I cut this one out, adhered it to the paper, and then ran it through the sewing machine, added a little piece of sari silk and lace trim here at the top. This one is, in this group, probably my favorite because I like animals, anything nature, and I found these stickers, all nature and animal stickers, at a secondhand store. So what I did with this one, I used that same paper pad with that same color scheme. I used that as the base. I used decoupage, Mod Podge, I think, and this tissue paper I picked up at Hobby Lobby last year, and it is very, very versatile. It's easy to lay on with a decoupage, and it's just transparent enough it allows some of your underneath colors to show through. So I decoupaged that on, stamped over top here and here, and then added the bunnies in, added a little scrap of sari silk and lace trim here at the top, and used the Tim Holtz edging tool to distress the edges and added some ink for dimension. But that's probably my favorite in this group. Well, I don't know. This probably is second close to it because I just love animals. But this is that same group of stickers that I picked up. And this was actually, the base of this is a file folder. So I glued the paper, the brown paper, to it, and then added that same tissue paper to the back. The back had been white, so there's no color to show through. But I used that same tissue paper and glued it to the back. And then I used book page, decoupaged that, then added the sticker, then did some stamping as well to add some depth and dimensions, layered some paper here, and had a piece of scrap satin ribbon at the top and machine stitched that in. And the story behind this, there's a lady on YouTube named Angela Anderson who has some outstanding how-tos on paintings. You can do step-by-step right along with her and do some beautiful paintings. So this is one that she had that I followed along, and I actually sat in my kitchen and used little bottles of acrylic paint to paint this bird nest with these pretty blue eggs in it. And what I did when I finished the painting on a 12 by 12 canvas was I photographed that and then went into Photoshop and printed out that design onto vellum and layered that over book page, tattered the edges a little bit and inked those up for dimension, and then used the sewing machine with blue thread that I tried to match the blue in the bird's egg. So I really like this. I put this on cardstock and thought this might make a pretty journaling spot for a journal. And this again is another recycled image from a book on friendship and butterflies, and this was a floral image with a quotation at the top. It says, "Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care." I used the decoupage, again that same tissue paper, just for some dimension and to balance the design out. At the top, a piece of vintage lace and some eyelash trim that is machine stitched on and then zigzagged all the way around with the sewing machine. And this paper, this was thin book page, So I backed it with this heavy cardstock that had the pretty yellow flower design on it and carried the tissue paper decoupage over onto this page. And this card, I just love this journaling card. I really got into playing with some of the printing on vellum this past week. And I printed out a sheet of images that I came across on Pinterest, printed those out on vellum, and then cut those down and tried to match them up with some cardstock that I thought would allow the image to come through but still show a little bit of the paper underneath. And I thought this one worked real well. So what I did was take the printed vellum, layer it over top. I added maybe right in this area and along in her hair, any areas that are dark, I just hit it with a touch of double-sided adhesive, just enough to attach it to the paper but not allow anything to show through. And then machine stitched this and then added a little bit of a remnant of a piece of lace that I had, then machine stitched all the way around and added coffee dyed paper to the back so that you could journal on there. And I hope you like them because I do, and I really enjoyed making these. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.